Live from Studio 6B in the Fimbulgemont Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Hey everybody, it's Pran Funkels.
Pran Funkels.
I'm Kira, and that's Cody.
Live.
And I had a very long day. I'm super tired, and I took a gummy about half an hour ago, so I'm gonna be spaced out.
Well, I have a similar story, except I took the gummy right before we started. Just, well, maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. But, yeah. not very good sleep last night. And, very, very long day today.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep either. What happened to you today?
Oh, sorry about that. Well, it's been a long week, really, but just my last few days. So I still needed to get a driver's license in the state that I have moved to well over a year ago. But my Oklahoma one had just expired, so like I wasn't in a big hurry to go through that process. And of course during the COVID situation, like the DMVs were just closed, and they opened them up I think a couple of weeks ago, like sometime in May. And oh, by the way, folks, I still kind of have that cough that I've had for 2 or 3 weeks now, so once again, apologies in advance if I cough tonight. I'm going to try to not do it as much. Hoping that I'm a little better than last week. Anyway. So anyway, needed to get my driver's license so that I could be driving around legally instead of illegally. And so I spent a lot of time Wednesday and Thursday evening looking for my birth certificate. You have to have your official, not a copy, like embossed birth certificate. And it was really frustrating because I'm not the kind of person that loses important things, but somehow when either moving to this house or the previous one, it kind of got lost. I think it's a thing where I kind of put it somewhere that I thought it was safer than where I normally would keep it, and then I forgot where that was. So that was extremely frustrating, and of course it was just in this random spot. And as I think George Carlin said this, but it's always the last place you look. Well, you don't keep looking after you find it, so why would why would it be the place you get the joke. So anyway, that was frustrating, but thank God I found it. And then I got to spend half of yesterday. God, it seems like it was a week ago, because so spent about half of yesterday. You sort of set up an appointment online for the DMV here, but not really. Like you just get in line virtually as opposed to actually showing up there to get in line. So, my lady friend had been in a similar situation recently with getting tags for her vehicle, and she went to the same DMV that I was going to, and they have it set up where you can't sign in until they physically open their doors, which is, I don't know. I guess that's the only way they can do it. It'd be nice if they could just set up appointments, because they're trying to only let a certain amount of people in the building, and trying to make people distance themselves and stuff from other people. But anyway, they just have a cop hanging around in the front of the building, and they're calling one person's name at a time and having them go in. So you sign up online. Basically, what happened to her was the place opens at 8, and it told her, she immediately got on the website, signed in, and it said, you have a 300 and some minute wait. Because, there were already a ton of people ahead of her. So, and then somebody told her, after it was too late, oh, they opened the website up at 7:55 a.m., so that's why a bunch of people got ahead of her. So, with that knowledge, I was, refreshing it over and over, starting at about 7:50. This was while I was at work. I was doing this on my phone, but I really didn't want to miss an entire day of work because I was waiting around for that. So, generally, I need to be, not driving around illegally, and I figured they'd be understanding. I talked to the one person that I needed to about the situation. So basically I signed in, and it said I had less than an hour. So it's where I was at least a 15-minute drive to the DMV from my job, and I thought, well, I don't want to risk losing my place in line, because when you do that, you're just fucked. Because then it's well, you're too late. Because at a certain, and I tried it earlier in the week, and it was I don't know, around noon or something, and it was well, we're full for the day, you're too late. So you're pretty much screwed unless you sign in immediately when they open it, and then if you lose your place in line, you're kind of screwed. So anyway, I'm not trying to make this story longer than it needs to be, but it said I had less than an hour, so I was oh shit. See, I was thinking it was going to be on my lunch break, and I would just tell them, well, I'm going to go get my license, I don't know when I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then I figured, well, I probably should immediately drive up there. So I call the person that it would affect me, leaving. They weren't even at work, or at least not, at the same location I was. But anyway, that guy was understanding, and I just told him, I've got to leave now, so that Anyway, so of course you get there, and then you have to wait for them to call your name. So while I was it was really annoying. So while I was driving, it had been 5 or 10 minutes, and it's you're at the front of the line, please proceed to the front of the building. And I'm okay, well, and then you can reply to the text, because it texts you, and you can reply and say with an M, that means you need more time. So they just kind of scoot you back in line a little bit.
Yeah.
They just scoot you on down with Scooter's nuts. So I did that, and then it did that once or twice again while I was driving, and I'm god damn it. I guess I should have like just gone there to begin with and signed in on my phone. You know, because I could have just gotten it over with like immediately first thing in the morning, but I didn't know that that was going to happen, and their system is obviously not accurate because it did that. It was like told me I had just under an hour, and then so anyway, that was pretty annoying, and I ended up being there for, I had to wait probably at least an hour for them to call my name, and then once they called my name, I get inside, and there's like 5 or 6 people waiting ahead of me, so like, that doesn't even mean that you're next when they, after you have been texted that you are, and then after they call your name. So the whole thing took about 3 hours, and
Once you got there?
yes, yeah.
God.
Like at least an hour of sitting outside waiting, like in the sun. But it was in the morning, so it wasn't too bad. But it's gotten pretty hot here in Kansas City, Missouri, recently. But anyway, so then I call the guy at work and told him I was headed back. Once again, he was cool with it. And then I get a text 10 or 15 minutes later, and I've briefly talked about, well, maybe not briefly, but I've gone into this a little bit on the show months ago, but there's this asshole who, I don't know, half of his job, maybe more than that, I don't know what he does other than just hovers over me, and it's just a fucking asshole. Like, I've almost quit I don't know how many times because of him, and like, I don't have a problem particularly with anybody else that I have to work with, and there's, I have to work with just about everybody else that works for this company, and like, he's the one person that I really have a problem getting along with. He's abrasive. He's an asshole. There's no other way to put it. And
Fuck you, asshole!
yeah, so I'm pretty good at just getting along with people, but like, when somebody like, I talked about this on the show, but it went from a situation where he was in charge of a few people, and I was one of them, to like, he basically got them fired, the other 2 people fired, to where, well, I'm still the boss over one person, so I'm his one person that he gets to hover over and like try to find things that I'm doing wrong constantly, and then run and tell on me to the higher ups, and it's just a miserable situation, and at times I've kind of snapped at him, and then he sort of retaliates with stupid bullshit like well, I don't have to go into detail, but he's just one of those, he's very passive aggressive. Like, when he has a problem with somebody, he doesn't just tell them. He runs and tells the big boss something bad about them, and he does this to everybody. But I have like the worst job in the company because he's a dick to everybody, but I'm the only person who he's actually over in this company, which is also why I've thought he has probably wanted to, as much of an asshole as he is, like, I think he wants to keep me around because it makes his position seem more important. And in a lot of cases, I'm doing what he, like, if I was to quit, he'd be doing what I'm doing, and I don't think he wants to do that. Like, he wants me to do it, and then you know. Anyway, so I got a text from him, and this is, normally I see this guy pretty much every day, and if I don't see him, I have to have multiple phone conversations with him. And, are you still there, Kira?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, this is probably boring, but the most of the week, he's up my ass like normally, and then suddenly this week, from Tuesday until this text I got on Friday, he was not answering my calls and not calling me back. So I was like, oh, okay, this, something's up, and something happened recently that I said to him that pissed him off, or multiple things, and he's probably trying to get me in trouble or something. So yeah, he texts me and says that I didn't notify him that I was taking the day off, and I'm supposed to communicate with him, and I haven't been. To which I just texted him back and said, you haven't been answering your phone or calling me back. You haven't been answering my calls or calling me back. And then he replies and says, you called me twice 2 days ago. You're pretty hard to get a hold of yourself. And he's wrong. Like, I called him 3 times over a period of 2 days, and on the 3rd day, I had plenty of work to do, so I was just like, fuck it, he's being a bitch. And like, I knew he was intentionally not answering, because like I said, he's calling me normally like every day, multiple times, at least once. So like, it's very immature. It reminds me of like, it's very childish. It reminds me of like when you're dating somebody and like, suddenly their phone activity their behavior is different. Like, they're not texting you back, and they're waiting several hours before they respond to your text, and that's how you know that they're playing a game with you, or they're trying to get rid of you or whatever. But like, this is somebody who this is supposed to be a professional environment, and this guy's just, he's old as shit also, and he's just acting like a teenager or something. So basically, I don't have to go into all the details regarding the text, but the big thing that's like, I've talked about wanting to quit this job a lot, and finally, one of the things in this text is basically, you're not allowed to wear headphones on the job anymore. And I've talked about this on the show. That's all I do is, I listen to podcasts. It helps me work. I don't have to explain it to our audience, but to fucking stupid people, they're like, and of course they have to like ask what I'm listening to, and I tell them, and well, we think it's a distraction that you're listening to words coming out of people's mouths that's recorded. That has to be, distracting you from your job. So that was it. I was like, okay, well, I can't keep working here. Like, I have to quit. I've had a couple of other jobs tell me that, but it was like right when I started, like when they saw it, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to work here then. But I've been at this place for over a year, and it's just something that he came up with to be a dick and to piss me off, and he's probably trying to get me to quit at this point. I don't know. But until I, get something else lined up, I'm not going to, and I don't think they're gonna fire me either. I think I could probably do whatever, because I think they're like terrified that I'm gonna collect unemployment or something, and I've gotten word from other employees that that's probably the case. Like they're probably I was told this by someone, but they don't fire people, they just try to get them to quit. So I suspect that's what's going on with me, and it's more of a relief than anything. Like that is like if I can't listen to stuff and these other two jobs that I'm talking about where I just started, and I think both of them said, well, that's what the radio's for. We got a radio turned up real loud and it's playing Leonard Skinner. God damn it. I'm mad that you're not listening to my music. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, other people have, radios, and I don't know. I mean, a lot of people will listen to Pandora or Spotify or something. It's not always horrible music, but call me fucking crazy, but I'd just rather people listen to headphones. And without getting into what my job is, like, there's no fucking reason that, you can't wear headphones or listen to people talking and have it affect your job. Anyway, it's just fucking stupid, but like I finally had that moment with this job on Friday where I was like, okay, well, I've gone back and forth on it so many times, but now I know that I'm quitting, so it's a relief, really. But, the whole thing's shitty, and I just want to tell this guy that I think he's a fucking bitch. He's just a little bitch and a pussy, and I really want to tell them, like, why I'm quitting when I do, because this guy deserves it. What'd you say?
I said, please do, and...
Kira has heard probably a little bit more than I've done the show, but this has been going on for many, many months, and yeah, and of course this guy deserves to receive Pran Funkels, and we will attempt to do that. The only hitch in that is the number that I have for him is like a work cell phone, so he probably is going to have it turned off at night, but who knows, maybe not. Of course, we're not, that'll be down the road when we do that.
So that guy was like basically probably not answering because he needed something to report about, and there was nothing there, so he used that.
Yes. He suddenly went from being way up my ass, like calling me to check in on me constantly, and like he's either me or him, like one of our jobs is not necessary at this company, and I'm the one that's actually doing this stuff. Like he's putting more effort into checking in on me than it would take to just do it. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Idiots. Just no way to run any job, but they get away with it, so whatever.
Yeah, the same guy, talks bad about everybody else. Like, whoever's not around, he's constantly talking about, why they suck at their job, and nobody is quite good enough. And he's like told me about, warned me about these other people that work there, and like, oh, you gotta watch out for him. He's he's kind of grumpy, and then he's always wrong. And it's either projecting or it's that they are grumpy towards him because he's an asshole, you know. But they aren't towards me. So anyway, and then today I bought a new car.
Oh, you did?
So yeah, which is, you know, it's oh, there's my first cough. It's not a huge deal, I guess, but it's a process to buy a car at a car lot, and especially if you want to try to not get screwed, of course.
Yeah.
And I also mowed the yard, so.
Oh, fun.
That's a, you know, short version. There's been other stuff that's made this a very long day, but it's very hot and humid here, and I didn't get a lot of good sleep last night, so I get a little loopy tonight on Pran Funkels.
Yep, same here. Did Roddy tell you about your new car when you got it?
Yeah, he did. He said, "A new car!"
I'm trying to find it, but it's too slow. Well, thank you to our patrons, Jessica, Don Wong, Chris Wimberly, and KBBB7. My monitor is now randomly shutting off.
God.
And I have to turn off the computer, take out the video card physically, put it back in, and then it works until the next time it does that. So, on top of not having a backup, and on top of having a slow computer that cannot do what this show needs to do as fast as it needs to happen, I got to deal with that. So if you're donating, thank you. I really have to get a new machine, like, soon. So
yeah, that sounds unpleasant.
yeah. Let's try this.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, Josh, my boy, I'd love to give you that. A new car!
That's not Roddy, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Well, there's a certain individual who does not like a particular president, and she has updated her voicemail. It's nothing great, but I thought I'd play it. I can find it. Yeah, here we go.
You've reached the voicemail for Dr. Please speak slowly and clearly when leaving your number. It may take more than a week to return your call. Your patience is appreciated. You can try my email at yahoo.com. That's at yahoo.com. If you don't hear from me within a week, please try again. Pray for our nation during these trying times. Remember who trampled our rights and vote them out in November. Please visit recallgavin2020.com to help take California back. May God bless and restore America.
It's not about Obama or Trump, but it is about, I guess, whoever the Democrat is in California. I don't know. Don't know what she's talking about. But,
Yeah.
we have another message from another individual.
How you doing, guys? This is John. I'm just sharing my opinion about this whole quarantine thing. I am no expert. I am no, just a
What?
U.S. citizen. And from what I see, I don't see it that bad here in New Hampshire, where I live. But I just feel like, look, and I agree with some people. The whole point was to flatten the curve so we could get the country back up and running. Well, we have flattened the curve, right, guys? And so that's why I think this is a lot more political by the left and some rhinos, because they are trying to take down President Trump any way they can, but they know they can't win on November 3rd. And some of these governors, not all of them, had a little taste of power, and they don't want to give it up. And us middle people are feeling it. And we got to stand up, guys. Peacefully protest. And I say open up your business. And do it the right way. Do it safely. Do it by the law.
I know.
Do what's required so that nobody can say anything about it. And if they try to, take you down,
I know.
take him to court. Lawyer up. Tie it up in courts. And guys, we need to stand up for our rights now. I am a Christian, and I don't hear not one single governor say when there's a timeline for when churches and people will worship, doesn't matter what faith, religion, sect, whatever it is. Nobody is saying anything about that. Why?
So Muslim and gay?
There's 40 people that can go to Walmart, but 40 people can't go to a church service. I have no problem using Zoom. In some ways, I actually kind of like it. But I miss the hugs. I miss
join us.
The interaction.
Yeah.
I'm part of the worship team, and
I know.
I miss serving. And I hate the word normal or new normal. I hope we can start rebuilding this great country again. Keep America great. It's not about a slogan. It's about a right, left, up, down, middle. It's about America. We're not going to have a country, guys.
Yeah.
We can't be locked down forever. And we got to vote these people out on November 3rd and stuff. So, okay, guys. Well, God bless. I'm praying for you all. Pray for me. I'm doing fine. God has blessed me. And just, all right, I'm out.
I was hoping you were going to play that there.
It sounds like he has about 9 teeth left in his mouth.
It's like, that's Johnny leads to the right.
Oh.
That's a Pran Funkels funny.
Yeah. Real funny, as the brawler would say. Okay, what's next here? Let's just,
You got your Zoom chat open?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
Just making sure.
It's fine. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Patrick was going to join, but I think he was probably too tired.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, so were we, but we're on here.
Yeah. Gonna try really hard not to fall asleep on the air tonight.
That's okay, because I'm hosting. This was a request from a fan to call his uncle with the Georgia Brawler, so give that a shot.
Tubble to the tub. More and more people are using mobile phones.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Hi, this is Robert. Sorry I missed your call. Leave your number, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Bye.
At the tone, please record...
Oh, that's a very long name.
Yeah, I wonder if he's any relation to that company that's named Hi, this is Ronnie.
Well...
And LLC.
Okay, I gotta see if this even works. I gotta call my phone. I didn't have time to do it before. So let me...
I tried to call Hi, this is Ronnie last week. Or maybe it's just This is Ronnie. I think it's just This is Ronnie. That's what the billboard is gonna read.
Oh. Okay, let me try this.
But I called him last week and we got his voicemail.
Yeah, it works.
Is that a Neo Geo?
Let me take off the tag that has all this garbage on it that I don't need on here. And
Tag off of that shirt.
Yeah, of that Hanes BVT.
Yeah, that's the only goddamn tee I'll have is a beefy one. Eh. Ain't no Cotton Crew shite going around my hairy nipples other than a beefy tee from the Hanes fellas.
Has the
Sorry.
Has the Fikes logo on it.
Cotton Crew sock. The best goddamn sock you'll ever encounter. It's only one sock at a time that they'll sell you to, unfortunately.
Wow.
You gotta call back and place a separate order with a different attendant to get that other one.
I just want to know what the new numbers are for those socks.
Style 1037, a mercerized ribbed for $1.
That's our holy grail, is to find that. That and Slim Cookin'. Alright, let's call this guy then. See if we can wake him up or something.
Rick-a-dick-a-dick, dick-a-dick, dick-dick, rick-a-dick.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Hi, this is Robert. Sorry I missed your call. Leave your number.
You say... that was weird. Did you... did you hear that delay when it hung up?
What?
It went,
Yeah, what happened?
It went doo-doot, doot, like the doot came later. Did you hear that?
Yeah, stuff is kind of going crazy where it's like switching speakers in my headphones.
I don't know.
Folks, I've been ordered to do my job here at Pran Funkels from now on without headphones, so I just won't be able to hear what's going on the show or at the call that I'm doing. I won't be able to hear the other person.
You can talk, but you just have no idea what we're doing or when you talk. So.
Yeah, I can't efficiently do my job if I'm wearing headphones on Pran Funkels.
Yeah.
I should do an episode from work.
Yeah,
in my please fire me situation that I'm now in with this job.
Yeah, I think you should. Alright, let's call this guy one more time. Leave a message, I guess.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Hi, this is Robert. Sorry I missed your call. Leave your number, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Bye.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, this is Spiderweb Wimberly, and I was just calling to reach hi, this is Robert, I'm not here, leave your message at the tone, but I don't know if hi, this is Robert, please leave your message at the tone is there or not. Do you, Grandpa? Do you know if Robert tone something is there?
I had another question about him, but
Yeah?
did you... Wait, who... This is Robert?
Yeah, it sounded like he
Hi,
said...
this is Robert.
Yeah,
That's
it's
his
hi.
name.
His name is hi, this is Robert, please leave a message after the tone, and I'll call you back.
I think he might... Oh, God. I'm sorry.
You alright, Grandpa?
I would like to counsel him on being gay. Do you like this music? I might...
Well, I'm...
Gaydar is going off for you, sweet tits.
My dick was hard.
I mean, sweet nuts.
Does that turn you on?
I might be gay. Might be wrong. I might be right. Honk honk. Why don't you join us? We're going into
win. Round 2. You loser. You win. Round 2.
To send your message, press 1 anytime. To listen to your message, press 2. To re-record,
Hi, this is Spiderweb Wimberly, and I was just calling to reach hi, this is Robert, I'm not here, leave your message at the tone, but I don't know if hi, this is Robert, please leave your message at the tone is there or not. Do you, Grandpa? Do you know if Robert tone something is there?
I had another question about him, but... Am I that distorted?
No.
Did you... Okay. Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
This is Robert. I'm getting a lot of myself going back.
Yeah.
That's his name.
His name is hi, this is Robert, please leave a message to the tone, and I'll call you back.
I think he might... It's on his birth certificate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Grandpa?
That he had to look for the other day.
I would like to counsel him on being gay.
And right there I hit the song to start.
Now, I wondered what the problem was.
I like this music.
Well, I'm...
Here for the comments is saying, where's the truck horn mix?
For you, sweet tits.
My dick was hard.
I mean, sweet nuts.
Does that turn you on?
Tom's Hot Peanuts is my favorite snack.
Honk, honk. Why don't you join us? We're going on Round two. You loser.
You loser? Is that what it says?
To send your message, press 1 at any time. To listen to the message, press 2. To reread message.
Which of the 300 Street Fighter knockoffs was that?
Oh my god, my system is like so lagged.
Yeah, I heard that.
I got out of Google Voice. It's from Burning Rival.
You win. Round two. You loser. You win.
Well, burning is like Burning Rival. I got a burning liver, and that's what that what do they call them folks? Walter Sobchak could probably tell me the proper nomenclature.
I can't remember.
I'm trying to make a potentially offensive joke without actually doing it, is what's going on right now.
Oh. Well, I think John and anti-Obama vet already covered that tonight.
Burning liver, folks.
There we go. Yeah, if you guys heard that call or message, my system was lagging for like 6 seconds before it would play a clip, so... Yep,
yeah.
That's the kind of night we're having, and
when you hung up, it did a dum thing again.
So, this computer is really struggling, and it might even die. The video card might die, I don't know. It's not good right now. So.
Gary Busey Burger King is asking about that owl scream, and says, back in the early 2000s, I used to own a keyboard that had that as a sample.
Oh.
And then he says, with the same thing I was thinking when I read that, I used to own a keyboard that was probably... should I answer that question? I think we've talked about... I mean, yeah, there's just no reason not to.
I used to own a house that was probably...
Back in the, what I consider early days of Pran Funkels, there was, for a certain special episodes and for a certain amount of time, there was a Pran Funkels house band, which, do you remember this, Kira?
I do.
Which consisted, mainly, I don't know if how much it ever deviated from this, but it was typically me farting around on a keyboard, and Mike actually had a Yamaha, well, I think he still has it, but a Yamaha drum set, that electronic, is that what they call it? Yeah, just one of those, you know, one of them electronic Yamaha drum sets, or maybe it's Roland, but you know, same thing.
It's like the Jets used.
The Jets? Oh, the band?
Yeah, the band.
I thought you were talking about those New York Jets.
No.
But one of the, like, it has, you know, of course, it has its little computer with the LCD or LE. What did you call you know, like alarm clocks that they would light up red. It wasn't LCD, but what was it called?
I don't know.
There was a term for that where it's like, basically an 8 where it could light up certain spots to make a different number.
Yeah, just digital. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's the word I'm trying to think of.
It's
Digital.
How would you like a talking clock that really tells you the time anytime?
It's 7:35 a.m.
Folks, Scotty Wolf says, I hear a waterfall off in the distance. I think I might have a lot of background noise because the air conditioner is running at this house. And we are discovering that when it gets really hot outside, the air conditioning doesn't work superbly at this house. It's a house that was built probably, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that air conditioning was not a thing, or at least they weren't, it wasn't a standard thing to have on houses when this house was built. So one of those things where the vents, the placement of the vents is great for heating the house, but not conditioning the air, if you will, to a lower degree of temperature from the outside. But it kind of works, so I'm okay with it. And I was hoping Patrick would be on for me to talk about this with. Are you there, Kira? Did you step away, Kira? Is anyone still listening to me? Am I just talking into a headset and to nothing? Is there no other human being alive on the planet? As Tom Kenny said in a Mr. Show sketch, where he was firing people constantly. I was trying to say firing, and it sounded like I said hiring. What was that? What was I talking about? Might be a little bit high, folks. Just letting you know. There was a... What was I rambling about? KBBBBBB in the chat says hello to me, and I say, I like KBBBBBBBBB7.
We love you, KBBBB7. If you can watch the chat, if you can, Cody, I'm so tired.
Oh. Okay. Or as the Kinks said, I am so tired. I am so tired of. I am so. Well, anyway.
Oh, the message works for putting you to sleep. I know that. Okay, there's...
Is that the Kinks? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I might have heard it once. I don't know who does it.
I was first made familiar of the song by a commercial at some point, I remember.
Another one of those song rip-offs?
No, I think they were using the actual song, but...
Oh, okay.
It was one of those things where, like, 99.9% of the time on commercials, they use some way fucking overplayed song that you hear on the radio constantly. But then every great once in a while, there's one where it's like, this is a song that's anyone who's a fan of this band is familiar with, but it hasn't been played 8 billion times on the radio, and for some reason we're going to use it in this commercial to try to seem hip or something.
Yeah. It's more fun when they do this.
I'm going right up to a lot of homework. I got what I want homework. Ooh, what's that? Chocolate fudge and chocolate mousse. Yeah, dessert? Can't help myself. It's Duncan Hines and nobody else. New Tierra dessert. 4 layers of incredible taste. Wow, you made this? Can't help myself.
That's a lot of layers in your vagina.
You all have work to do. I'm working on another teeth.
I like my new metal teeth. Is that what she said?
No, she said she's...
I like my new metal teeth.
Because I'm going to play Little Girl Jaws on... That's James Bond. She said she's working on another piece.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you all have work to do? I'm working on another teeth.
Is she smearing the brownie batter on her face or something? I'm just trying to guess what's going on where she's working on another piece.
I don't know.
And now, I'm sorry, Your Honor. May I interject just for a second? My client was led to believe that the noun that your band was singing about was in fact Murphy Brown coming round 5 days a week. Murphy Brown and nothing else, and nobody else. Your Honor.
Overruled.
My client.
Yeah.
Ooh, my sexy client. Your Honor, my client.
Can't help myself. I sold out with everyone else.
And I swear there's like a third one of those. But I can't... Oh, that was Duncan Hines, right?
Yeah.
That we just heard? Okay. I swear there's like a third one.
Ooh, what's that? Chocolate fudge and chocolate mousse.
Murphy Brown's coming round 5 days a week.
Oh, the 34 guy didn't sing that one?
Well, he did quietly to himself while watching that promo and sitting Native American style or Indian style and masturbating.
Say hello to Fonz and Richie on Florida Superstation. Say hello to Fonz and Richie.
I wonder if that guy sang about Murphy Brown.
I'm sure he did in a Coke binge at some point back in the day.
I don't know if that guy was as high up to have Coke on hand like Ernie Anderson, but...
It was the 80s.
He had white out that he snipped. Okay.
This whiteout's laced with cocaine, man.
Just a couple of grains in there.
Man, you just draw it all over your face, man. Then you just feel it, man.
You put it... You
get
some
that
on your
brush.
temples.
You pull out the lid that's got a brush attached to it, and you just draw white on your face. And you say, man, I'm in whiteface.
Oh, man.
Take that.
Yeah.
Racists.
Never heard anybody mention whiteface until just now.
Well, clowns get in it all the time.
That's true.
And it's offensive to me. But who am I? A drunk and a clown, if you don't mind.
There's a number for 6 Brothers Pest Control.
I think it's a good time for this call, man. And the great taste of McDonald's. Because I'm high and I want some goddamn McNuggets.
There's something that goes with this. too many clips, and I didn't get to organize them, but...
Dig it, about it. You see that new Too Many Cooks thing that just came out?
Yeah.
Classic rock all day.
Yeah, didn't it? Brand new right
Too many classic rock songs. We gotta pare it down to about 20 that we play over and over.
Oh, wow. Down from
Too many classic rock songs in the kitchen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we were getting complaints about playing the
Someone heard an Eric Clapton song that was not one of the two that we play normally, and then they went into a vegetative state. It's just, they couldn't handle it.
Well...
Catatonic, maybe more accurately.
I would say so.
Dig it, I got a morning.
Classic rock all day.
Ridiculous tonight on Pran Funkels.
Yep.
I mean, dig it, I got a morning.
Speaking of Hooked on the Brothers.
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the
Now, did they show Mario on a bridge when they were saying to the bridge?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, it seems obvious, but then the quality of that show, I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't even clever enough to do that. If it's like accidentally a clever thing, you know, that they said that.
I don't think they were thinking that far ahead. Let's find out.
Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the bridge.
Hey man, you got any more brothers? I'm just hooked on you guys and your siblings. I need some more of the good stuff, man.
Yeah, tell them that. No, they don't go to a bridge. They weren't.
Wow, like they could have shown the bridge that Bowser's on or something.
Yeah.
Like there's so many bridges on that game.
Yep, they missed their opportunity. So.
Well, it's also very possible that some writer or producer like came up with that idea, and then some other asshole that was like above them, they kept the song, but then they were like, yeah, this visual with the bridge, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
And you know.
And he said, you're just so hard to get a hold of too, so we're gonna not do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Is the hippie ready to call about the brothers?
Yes. Okay. And then you'll have that ready to...
Yeah.
Okay. I was reading here for the comments comment.
Thank you for choosing Click Brothers Pest Control. You're unavailable at this time. If you can try us back or try another number 816. message about what is going on, your name and your service address. We will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, and goodbye.
Who's that, an oboe?
I think so.
Oh, God.
Corn, coming to you, a fresh tasting corn chip that's really new. Corn crisp from Pringles.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press
That was
2.
like, that was
To
the
re-record
pizza
your
guy.
message, press 3. To review your message,
Right?
press 4.
I
To
don't know.
attend to your message,
That was
press
that guy
5.
that would do
Transfer to the
like
operator, press
90s
0.
shit that I fucking hated his voice. It's either the pizza in the morning guy or it's somebody trying to sound like him.
Yes.
Coming to you, a fresh tasting corn chip that's really new. Corn crisp from
Now, wait a minute, this isn't really new. It's just
To
pretending
send
to
your
be new.
message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, press 3.
Yeah,
To
yeah, I
review
don't,
your message,
I don't care about
to attend to your message,
the
press
flavor of this
5.
corn chip. I don't
Transfer to
need the
operator,
details.
press 0.
My biggest concern: how new is this corn chip I'm about to eat?
coming to you, a fresh
I'm a little skeptical.
corn chip that's really new. Corn crisp from Pringles. You got the fever for a fresh corn flavor. More corn, fresh corn, natural and whole. Cooked to a crisp and real corn oil. Buy new Pringles corn crisp, it's so rich and born. What you're gonna taste is fresh roasted corn.
New Corn Crisp from Pringles, the fresh corn fever reliever.
I was picturing Bob Balaban playing the part of a band director, and like the guy with the harmonica that, like, every time that guy would chime in, he's like waving him off, like, you're not supposed to be playing your instrument right now.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to do that till the very end of this 30-second song I'm composing, you know? Quit just coming in with a note here and there.
It wasn't the cowbell part?
It was kind of the opposite of that, yeah.
And then they have crows at the beginning, apparently, like pecking out someone's eyes. I don't know.
Do their beaks turn into corn chips?
That would be appropriate.
Is this, if not, then that would be another one of these situations like we were talking about with the bridge. They total missed opportunity, or some higher up squashed someone's dreams and creative ideas.
I'm afraid that was the case here. They didn't take advantage of the corn beak. So.
And here for the comment said, and then that was told not to wear headphones at work.
Yeah.
Or not to work with headphones on.
Stupid. Alright, this is Igor the Terminator for you, as whoever you want to do.
Man, I'm still hooked on the brothers, man.
Do you want to
Can
leave
you hook me up?
Do you want to leave them a message? The last people with... I was gonna erase it, but it got too far in. We can call them back and leave that message about the brothers, though, if you want.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
Thank you for choosing Six Brothers Pest Control. We are unavailable.
Oh,
at
hi,
this
man.
time.
How are you doing?
Try us back or try my other number, 816-905. Leave a brief message about what is going on, your name, and your service address. We will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, and goodbye.
Hey, man, I just hoping I can get a hold of y'all, because I need a little bit more stuff, man. I need some more. I wish there's more of y'all, man. I'm hooked on the on the brothers, man. Here, take a hit of that.
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the
Terribly sorry, but you did not place a graphic, an illustration, a cartoon, anything indicating there was a bridge here, so we'll have to end this now. I'm terribly sorry.
Man, how do I know where I'm supposed to go? There's one of them big old turtle-breathing dragon fire things, man.
Why don't you ask the crow?
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2. To re-record your message, press 3. To review your message, press 4. To append to your message, press 5. To transfer to the operator, press 0. To cancel this message and exit, press star.
Hey, where's this broad from?
Hey, man, I
Wisconsin.
just hoping I can get a hold of y'all, because I need a little bit more stuff, man. I need some more. I wish there was more of y'all, man. I'm hooked on the brothers, man. Here, take a hit of that. With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If you think it's in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Oh, God, I'm so hooked on them. I'm making plumbing problems at my house just so I can get them to come over again. I mean, is that what they're alluding to? Like, people who are, like, self-destructing their plumbing because they need the brothers to come over?
Terribly sorry, but did not place a graphic, an illustration, a cartoon, anything indicating there was a bridge here, so we'll have to end this now. Terribly sorry.
And how do I know where I'm supposed to go? There's one of them big old turtle-breathing dragon fire things, man.
Why don't you ask the crow?
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press 2.
It always
To
cuts it
re-record
off,
your
like, at a
press
perfect
3.
comedic
To review
moment.
your message, press 4. To append to your message,
That's one of those little things that happens on Pran Funkels.
Yeah, and then now that I switched to Hangouts, I can hang up properly. So.
Oh, so you were using voice?
Yeah, I was at the beginning, and it just killed my computer. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been afraid to even attempt it when dialing for many months.
Yeah.
Porn. Watching some porn.
Is it coming to me or what?
Wait a minute. Now, I need to know the age of this courtship. More specific? Yeah, I said no harmonica, goddammit. You don't come in yet. You don't come in until the end of the fucking song, okay?
You got the fever for a fresh corn flavor. More corn, fresh corn, natural and whole. Cooked to a crisp.
The cowbell.
Hassle and Hole.
Hasselhoff and Hole.
Stop hassling my hole.
Yeah. It's not nice. Okay, Igor, the Terminator. This is the guy.
It's like a Pran Funkels.
Yeah, for you. This is the guy that told Captain Mark to go fuck himself. Here's that warm-hearted gentleman next.
You have reached. Please leave a message.
Oh, we've reached. Please leave a message. Well, that's a little bit easier to remember than, hi, this is Robert, leave a message, and I'll get back to you when I can later, after the beep. Alright, let's try him again. As long as corn is coming to me, I'm okay to do the show.
You have reached. Please leave a message.
When your corn comes to you, you're gonna see a lot of gum. Someone is gumming on my gums. It's so much harder to not laugh when you're prone to coughing. Have you noticed that?
That's true. Because you're just already in position to start coughing anyway, so. Yeah. Or Tom Saltermeyer. 'Cause this guy's supposedly a scammer, but yeah, you could do Bertha too. I don't know what the scam is, unfortunately.
He's probably running a scam in Scandinavia with a sticky
You have
finger
reached. Please leave a
filter.
message.
Hi, Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. I was just calling to investigate a little bit of a situation that I was hired to figure out. Was there something that occurred in Scandinavia? And are you or are you not, in fact, sir, a sticky-fingered felcher? Give me a call back. Sooner rather than later, preferably. Tom Saltermeyer, PhD.
And that's 402-882-2083.
Yeah, thanks,
S&G.
Toots.
You're welcome. S&G Associates signing off.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3.
Hi, Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. I was just calling to investigate a little bit of a situation that I was hired to figure out. Was there something that occurred in Scandinavia? And are you or are you not, in fact, sir, a sticky-fingered felcher?
How did you not laugh?
Give me a call back. Sooner rather than later, preferably. Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. Tom Saltermeyer takes himself very seriously.
882-2083.
Yeah, thanks,
S&G. You're welcome. S&G Associates signing off.
If you're satisfied
Why
with
are
the
they
message,
sign
press
off?
1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. To continue recording where you left off, press 4.
I guess I don't have Carmen Sandiego on here. Damn it.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Urgent. So urgent.
Did you hear that stutter when it said urgent?
Did we play it right at the same time, or
No.
was that just...
You did, and but it had this crazy stutter in it.
I don't think I heard it
Bring up the feed
on my end.
You gotta hear it, it's funny. Can you bring up the feed?
Me?
Yeah. Or I can.
Yeah, let me try to here.
Studio 6B.
What is it doing? That I'm now in with this job. No. I'm trying to just get to the point where it's playing the live feed. But it's doing this thing that I've never seen YouTube do before. Where it's like smearing the red line across the screen instead of just going to where I want it to in the timeline. What is it doing? That I'm now in. What is it doing? Pran Funkels, what is it doing edition? I don't know. What were we trying to check for?
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent.
Urgent. So urgent.
No, I didn't hear that on my end the first time. Urgent.
Urgent. So urgent.
Okay.
It sounds like Bertha crushing a pile of tacos with her fat foot.
She weighs so much, it just breaks like 253 tacos in like an eighth of a second.
Okay. I'm gonna eat those tacos, but I snapped on them at the end. Sometimes I sound a little bit like Don Marno.
And then a lot of people went hungry thanks to you stepping on those tacos, so hope you're happy.
And I'm gonna...
Here's your oxygen tank, Bertha. Here, put the tube in.
Gonna continue. It's a combination of I'm trying not to laugh or cough, so they just both happen at the same time.
And then you're high, which
instead
makes it 5 times more likely to happen.
Yeah. Gonna continue. Whatever it was. Obviously, I shouldn't try to do that voice.
Well, I guess last week some people were called who you could possibly get hooked on the brothers with. And we got a text back.
Man, they're just trying to get you hooked. They're giving you that free sample of the brothers, man. And it's fucked up, man. They know you're going to get hooked. And then you're going to have to come back to them for all your brothers' learning needs. My product.
Got a text back from one of the numbers that says, weed, coke, carts, oxy, ice, tar, what you want. So there's so many jokes you could make, like cart, like, do you have the Gauntlet cart on NES? And I don't want the Tengen version, Tengen, whatever. Or you could say you're looking for the new Coke, like with Bill Cosby.
Tengen, how you say? Oui, oui.
Or
Tangen. System cartel.
The incredible has happened. The impossible has become a reality. Coke actually tastes better than ever before.
Oh.
Yes.
You could ask about the new Coke. You could say you want Oxy 10 acne wipes. There's just ice. Ask him how much ice is a pound.
I was at the Quick Trip and it was $2.47. Can you beat that price, Mr. Iceman?
Yeah.
And I gotta haggle for my bag of ice every morning at the local grocery.
Oh, it's not fast enough to bring up the Iceman theme for Mega Man. That's okay. There's also tar. Like, yeah, I'm doing my roof, and I get a couple jugs of tar. So whatever you want to say.
I was chewing some of that topol, and I was trying to get rid of the tar off my teeth, man.
Maybe,
Was it topol? Is that what it was called?
the smoker's, toothpaste? Just Topol, yeah.
wasn't there a chewing gum or something also?
Yeah, I don't know if they made it.
No, maybe I imagined that.
You know, research department.
Smokers, Topol. You remember those commercials?
Yes.
And like some serious guy in a suit holding the tube up or whatever it was.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe the most...
Some Sam Donaldson looking kind of guy, or Golgo 13.
Yeah.
So, same thing.
Same suit. Different sideburns, maybe. Okay.
Same oily looking suit.
Yeah.
That's from the Dillard's oily line.
Ugly yellow stain. That's what comes
Men's
from cigarette smoke. Just think what smoking a pack a day, every day, could do to your teeth. But look, here's Topol, the smoker's tooth polish that helps remove.
Now, obviously, you're not going to quit smoking or even think about it.
Topol starts to work immediately to clean your teeth and to help remove these stains. Just use Topol week after week and watch your teeth get brighter and brighter. Topol, the smoker's tooth polish, now in 3-ounce regular or 7-ounce fluoride.
Oh, thanks, left channel guy. Only. I don't know if you can hear the stereo or if it's just me.
Yeah, no, I was noticing that too. It was only in the left headphone that I'm not supposed to be wearing on the show tonight, folks.
Yeah, I'll just text you every time I want you to talk. Is that okay?
Yes.
Maybe the most realistic thing would be for Grandpa or the reason guy to ask about bags of ice. How much they are.
Do we know which call or which number it was? Was it one of them that answered? Because there were some of these in that category that there were a few that answered and did sound like some guy that was high, you know, which I was thinking we should probably revisit those, any of them that actually answered.
I haven't listened back to the whole thing, so I don't know.
I was thinking I probably should have kept track more of who, but I think I was trying to say then, reference the list, so.
Yeah, you probably said news number such and such, but this is the only one.
This is one that I called and they texted us back this, but I'm just curious if it was one that didn't answer or if it was one of them that was on the show.
Well, if they're not buying the ice thing, just ask me if you can get hooked on the brothers.
Okay.
Maybe you should say that. Try to get him to guess what the slang, because he's just throwing a bunch of slang at us. We just say, use our own slang of the brothers.
Okay.
Be the hippie, maybe,
okay. Yeah.
It's like I hear all about all these people getting hooked on the brothers, and okay. Drug dealer next.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after.
Let's give him a call back.
Man, I gotta get my fix for the brothers, man.
Alright, leave a message, I guess.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
No, man, I just gone to see if I've been hearing about people getting hooked on the brothers. I was just seeing what it, kind of hooked me up. I'd like to get hooked on the brothers. Man, I'm having a hard time here, man. I just need more of the more of the brothers, man. Man,
With the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us. Picture and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers to the bridge.
Wait, which way is the bridge?
Man, I think it's on the left.
Yeah. Dude, we're looking to get hooked on the brothers. And
That's where I'm trying to bridge the gap.
so I'm all out. I need to get rehooked on the brothers. Like really bad. So can you call us back, please?
I'm jonesing for some brothers, man.
I just said thank you and hung up.
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've heard just about enough of this bullshit.
That's what you kept getting on the last show, right?
Yeah, it was like the same weird voicemail system on a lot of, well, yeah, a lot of them. It's a Briars Platuck situation. Well, let's take a look at the chat. We got some folks. We got BB in the chat. And Scotty Wolf's in there. And John Heyman, I see there. It's about time for this.
Another one, drink some moves. Oh yeah. Another one, drink some moves.
That's a Bleart, Bleart, Bleart. Kind of reminds me of when this happened.
Girlfriend is dumping, aha, aha. Buzz is bumping, oh, oh, oh. Fruitory nesha uchle jeno shobi lage shubhomoy. Shomoy, oh, shomoy, hoi jay fruitomoy. Buzz is breaking, aha, aha. Heel is breaking, oh, oh, oh. Fruitory nesha uchle jeno shobi lage shubhomoy. Shomoy, oh,
the important part of that song is they get it out of the way right off the bat.
Girlfriend is dumping. Aha, aha.
That's really all you need to hear.
I heard girlfriend. What's next here? Our fan BB captured something in a recording that I will play for you.
Bell bunch.
Shit!
Excuse me?
God damn nasty little bitch!
Don't say hello then. Go. Oh no. There's some sick person out there that's doing this.
God damn it!
Now what is it you want, ma'am?
There.
Quit calling. Hello? Are you taking some kind of drugs or drinking?
Finally.
Probably got an IQ of about 1.
Nasty little bitch!
You're very rude. What's your name? May I help you?
They screwed up everything.
I apologize. I'm sorry it happened. So what do you want?
You for dinner.
Okay. I'm single, so I'm certainly ready to do this for you if you want to do it.
Ravioli. 2 pieces of god-awful, horrible ravioli. With shit on top of.
Oh! Oh, fuck. Hang on, okay? I'm going to put you on hold. I'll be right back. Yeah, keep holding. Hello?
Finally.
I'm answering. How are you?
Awful.
Why are you so mad at me?
Nothing worked at this horrible place.
Herbert Bellvines.
God damn that horrible place.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
And that idiot daughter of you.
That's my son. Mike?
God damn nasty little bitch.
Oh, fuck you.
Thank you, BB. He was behind the scenes. Apparently, the angry ravioli lady was calling from jail to be bailed out or something, and it went down a few unexpected avenues there that made me laugh. I could swear the singer says Tobe at one point. Let me see if I can find it.
Hello? I do.
Paddington.
Yeah, keep holding.
Yeah, he says keep holding, then it goes Toby.
Well, you know what that means.
Keep holding.
I'm gonna save that and we'll call him. Okay.
It's been a while. Back, nobody sing it.
I'll never sing that, so you don't have to worry about that.
Holding.
Okay. Okay, let me fade it out here. And stretch it out a little bit.
Caramello.
Okay, turn that up.
Turn it. I don't think I ever finished talking about the sample on Mike's. There was a setting, or one of the the sound fonts or whatever you would call it, was you would hit the different cymbals and drums and it would just play these random sample, well, not randomized, but you know, there were these, that's where the "Oh Yeah" comes from as well. But if you listen to when I and that as I very gradually listen back to the old episodes from the beginning, I'm excited to get to that point, because there was like those rare episodes, like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 maybe, where I was at Mike's house and we were also doing the band thing. But I remember discovering those sound effects and laughing about it on the show, and I'd like to hear that again, and just relive that moment.
They're fun times. Okay, get Toby's number.
Wow.
I think he has certain...
Somebody gagging or something.
Yeah, I think he has... Well... Or he could possibly...
He's watching the Highlander gag reel.
No, I think...
That's the sound you make in reaction to seeing Duncan MacLeod fall off of his horse.
Well, all I know is he sounds like he could use one of these.
Soothe your dry, scratchy throat. Give it instant relief. With lozenges from Cepacol. So tangy, so cool, so lightly, slightly sweet. New Sunny Honey Lemon. New Berry Cherry Red. New Menthol Eucalyptus. Feels like it clears my head. Lozenges from Cepacol. So tangy, cool, and neat. Lozenges for instant dry throat relief. I said lozenges from Cepacol for fast dry throat relief.
Yeah, that was a commercial I brought up in the last episode because someone in the chat said that I needed some of those, and I was reminiscing about that commercial. Did you remember that, Kira? From when you were... Okay. Sorry, folks. I think Kira stepped away. I thought that commercial, it was like a woman doing the rapping, but apparently there's at the beginning of this commercial there's a woman a girl who looks like Jeannie Bueller. So maybe I had seen that and...
Drugs?
Thank you, no.
I don't know, but maybe it's because I was a kid and I would like I would just quote that commercial and probably kind of sounded like the teacher lady. So that's how it got stuck in my head. It was more of my impersonation of it than the actual thing back then. Lozenges from Seapico.
Like he said, lozenges. Damn it.
It seemed like it was more like over pronouncing everything, but when I hear that, I could see, it's when hearing that as a kid, I don't know. It's
go ahead.
It's just like a really weird genre of rap. It's like trying to be like the 80s, but then it was actually in the 90s, you know?
Yeah, 91. If I saw it, I do not remember it. But I'm glad that Don Wong mentioned that, which made you mention it and then made me look it up, and now we have that wonderful classic to add to my collective.
Lozenges. So it doesn't say new lozenges?
Let's see.
Drugs?
Oh, that's not right. Well, it is a drug, I guess. But it's not the brothers.
Yeah,
you know,
it has this thing that soothes your throat. It's called sugar in it.
Yeah.
It's much like the product from Luden's.
Soothe your dry, scratchy throat. Give it instant relief. With lozenges from Seapico. So tangy, so cool, so lightly, slightly sweet. New sunny honey lemon. New berry cherry red. New menthol eucalyptus. Feels like it clears my head. Lozenges from Seapico. So tangy, cool, and neat. Lozenges for instant dry throat relief. I said lozenges from Seapico for fast dry throat relief.
No, it's not new. I'm not buying it.
It's those guys. They had to have been wearing some kind of parachute or those type of pants.
Yeah.
And they had to have had a similar hairstyle to what's the guy's name on It's a Different World, From Where You Coming From, Vanessa and Rudy.
I don't remember.
Yeah, anyway. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
I was trying to find the MC Hammer Pepsi commercial, but it's not. I don't have it for some reason. Oh well.
I think I've come across it at some point.
Okay, let's move on.
Have we had anybody answer tonight?
Nope.
Okay, well that's not good.
Nope.
Not good.
This next one is...
We need instant relief from this situation.
Need some sunny honey lemon, please.
Hi, and thanks for calling the nation's #1 talk line since 1995. If you're over 18, press 88 to continue this call.
I'm old school, bitch.
Thanks for calling the men's room, and welcome to the fast, discreet way to connect live with hot, horny men. Live amateur talk for just 99 cents per minute. Voice personals, too. Or go live, one-on-one with a horny guy who will do anything you want for just $2.99 per minute.
Horny
Even more hardcore action, just 99 cents per minute. Talk live with a TalkToMeMen.com talker, and he'll unlock his profile with photos, videos, sexting, and more. Talk now and see him in the flesh online. And check out thousands of other profiles at TalkToMeMen.com. For exciting live talk brought to you by TLBill.com. Please enter your credit card.
He's downstairs.
Or account number now, followed by the pound key. If you're under 18, hang up now.
Is this what we had intended to call?
So, come on, stud.
What's...
Put in your credit card, debit card profile, or account number, followed by the pound key.
Can you stop
Now
hitting
it
the
is
same
time.
keys on the keyboard over and over?
Come on, enter your credit card, debit card
just a
profile, or
minute.
account number, followed by the pound key.
On your
No credit card? Try collect
non-phone
callback.
keyboard.
Dial 1-215-454.
I just wanted to get to the part where he's like, come on, stud. Just do it.
Come on. You can do it. Up and at 'em. Here we go.
Okay, that was...
Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, stud.
Here's the wall.
Here we go.
Stud. Come on. Got some Cepacol for you, stud. New very berry whatever thing is. Here's the Waldinger Corporation. And they should be advised by somebody.
Stephanie.
Nah, you can do it.
Oh, that's probably what we did before.
Yeah, I did a Stephanie, so maybe Tom should have a go at it.
Okay.
My client says that you've been dinging their walls. It's a bit of a problem, sir.
Thank you for choosing the Waldinger Corporation. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance. Please hold briefly while your call is being connected to a live representative.
Thank you for calling us here at the Waldinger Corporation. We appreciate your interest and will be with you shortly. Did you know that commercial buildings consume 20% of our nation's energy and waste 1/3 of it? Studies show that energy conservation lowers carbon dioxide output, improves return on investment, decreases operating costs, and increases building value. Talk to our engineering and service professionals to find out how we can energize your bottom line. As one of our nation's premier mechanical, electrical, sheet metal, and service contractors, we take pride in creating
Thank you for choosing TWC. This is Ross. How may I help you today?
Hi, Tom Saltermeyer, PhD. How are you doing?
Doing just fine here. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Tom Saltermeyer, PhD.
All right, sure. What can I help out with there, Tom?
Well, my client would respectfully like to request that you refrain from dinging the sheetrock at his home.
I'm sorry? I guess I'm part of a national call center here, Waldinger. I can certainly take down some information if I need to relay this over to our local offices for when they're open on Monday.
Yes, well, my client would prefer that you refrain from dinging his walls.
Well, without more information, I don't know who to refer this information over to. Is there any way I can take down where it's located, or?
Well, my client is uncomfortable with confrontation, shall we say. Let me place you on a brief hold, and then I'll speak with him.
Okay, sure.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, my name is Ross. I'm with Waldinger. I guess there were some concerns. I just wanted to advise that I'm part of a national call center. This is a business number. But if you're looking for getting a message over to someone directly, I can certainly try to take information down and get it over to a local office that's going to be open on Monday. Is there something I can help out with?
Yep.
So sure, go ahead then. What's I guess who am I talking to, if you don't mind?
I got a friend that's a deputy sheriff, and what I'm going to do is give him your number. I can assure you somebody will get back with you. I am here.
Oh, okay, I hear you again. I guess went silent. But yeah, I guess is there something that we're able to help you with?
Federal Reserve.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm not hearing everything. I'm just getting a couple words.
Somebody there just rang my number.
Oh, you got a phone call from this number?
Yep.
Okay. I guess is it an 800 number, or because I am part of a national call center. If it's my call center, then we can definitely look into that. But
yeah,
do you know what was there? Would you be able to provide that to me? That called you?
1-800-4650-223-4.
1-800-465. Let's see, 465-2234.
Yeah.
Okay. And did they leave a message, or I guess you don't need to be contacted at this number? What's the number that's calling in right now?
39.
What's your number?
4650 4786.
4786. That was the last four.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the area code?
223.
23. Okay. 223-465. Is that what you said? 465-4786?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I apologize. You got a phone call. If you are not the intended person we were trying to get in contact with, we will do our best to make sure you don't get any further, okay?
Ragamuffin, you asshole.
That's against the law.
Sorry?
My dick was hard. Does that turn you on?
Okay, sir. Thank you for calling Waldinger, though. You have a great rest of your day.
You're a fucking idiot.
Asshole.
You need help.
He's gone. I'm getting lag on this soundboard too.
Yeah, it seems like I probably do need a lozenge, huh?
Well, Only if it's Honey Bunny or whatever.
Only if you're gonna yell it to me from across the alleyway.
Yeah. It's... Yeah.
Lozenges from Seapical.
This is why we're trying to get a new computer for me, because it's, as you can tell, the show is suffering because of it. So, not that fun, but
lozenges from Seapical.
I had never had one. Have you?
No, it's I would see those commercials obviously a lot as a kid, and then I don't remember actually seeing that product in the store.
Did you hear that guy laughing at the whole music?
Yeah, I thought I heard. Yeah, like him cutting in there.
I think he was laughing at it. Okay, well.
Did you... in the chat, I said that... Because he was asking about an 800 number or something.
800 numbers. Yeah.
I'm funny to have the... Oh, and about one of those 800 numbers just popped up in my pants.
I can't find it right now. Encyclopedia.
And I suppose you're going to throw one of those 800 numbers up on the screen.
Oh. I'm going to throw something else up, too, in front of you.
It sounds like it.
Of course.
Okay.
And just for previewing what I've got in my lap in your home, you'll get this free 3-volume...
You cut it. I can't hear you now.
Now come sit in Dad's lap in the den.
You cut out for like 10 seconds.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I don't know if it's my old computer or what, but let's do this.
And now for the Pran Funkels Creep of the Week.
You're just scary. Mom, I love the way you kiss goodbye after you get having sex with me. Very kinky and involved. Not intimidated. Very well they do. Over 6 foot. Talking about 8.5 1. Love to lick and suck. Open partners, groups. So if you want a good partner to show off, come get pretty scary. And come to your dad and take no more.
Keep on creeping.
Yes, that was Mudge's dad on the chat line. Could not understand what he was saying. He had a mouthful of Seapical and corn crisps at the same time.
Corn, coming to you, a fresh tasting corn chip that's really new.
Cody, are you muted? I don't know. The show is not going well. The computer is making me nervous that it's gonna shut off any second, or that I will have to shut it off, so bad times, folks. It says Cody's there. I don't know what happened. Guess I could call him. But corn is coming to you. Just be patient. Cody, can you hear me? Okay, I guess not. Let me call him. apologize for the lack of quality of this show. Not what it should be. Good night. I'm not talking about Cody either. I don't know. I'm tired of technical difficulties.
Hello?
There you are. I was just about to call you.
So, what happened?
You didn't respond for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, my Zoom window was just like frozen, saying it was trying to like reconnect to the call.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I updated it right before I went on for the show. I don't know if you had an update or not.
I didn't check for one, so who knows?
Man, when you're high, you want Supercall and corn crisps at the same time, man. Let's call the drug dealer guy back and just start talking like that.
Melt it all down, put it in a pot. Get into McGonagall's. Really yarn?
No, let's not call that. Let's get somebody to answer. The back of a truck.
Let's give a call to Ronald McGonagall.
Okay. There probably is one in the directory.
Ronald McGonagall.
I'm gonna look.
When you come on the Ronald McGonagall's meal.
McGon.
You're getting in a real meal and some kind of meal me. You gotta drink it off of my knee, though.
Ew. Let me look in the white pages for Ronald McDonald.
McGonagall. That's interesting you say that. I got something recently that I saved.
Yeah.
I haven't really even looked at it much, but it showed up on my doorstep.
Was it corn coming to you? To your doorstep?
It was the color of corn, yes. The pages, if you were about they were kind of a corn color.
Yellow pages.
What?
Was it the Southwestern Bell Yalla pages?
It's like he's having some kind of... He's like having some demonic possession, stretching his mouth in directions other than where it should be going to make the sounds necessary for other people to understand. Like it starts off words that he says, and then they just exponentially get harder and harder to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
His mouth gets more and more askew as it goes on. It's one of the best slogans of any product. There was a whole episode of Mad Men dedicated to them coming up with this slogan, and the whole catchy part, or the guy's mouth is becoming more and more askew.
Okay. I'm really out of it.
Do you have that clip?
Which one?
Look for...
Yeah.
Ken Boyer is here. Located in
me in Southwestern
night.
Look for our ad on the cover of over 1 million Southwestern Bell Yalla pages.
Ken Boyer.
He handles Southwestern Bell, but then yellow pages, that's too complicated to say that combination of words.
Oh, glad I'm not. Ken Boyer is a voyeur. He's
standing at
It's a
he's peeking
34
in the
guy.
windows of the bathroom of Diane Sawyer.
And the 34 guy is going to tell you all about it.
He's just about... I wrote a whole thing about this, and I wanted to rehearse it before I started singing it on the show. But I wrote it probably over a year ago, so now I don't remember all the lyrics.
Gotta write that stuff down, man. Save it.
Well, if I was sober, I
Yeah.
could probably think in it. Kept thinking in of it.
Alright, let's call number on the back of a truck that says free.
Ken Boyer.
No, it doesn't say that.
Ken Boyer is a voyeur. He's peeking in the bathroom windows. Diane Sawyer.
Back of a truck says free estimates. Was this you that posted this?
He's convicted of a felony and now he needs a lawyer.
Did you post this about the truck said free estimates? And then it says you pass it and it says Angels Foundation.
Did you pass it? Did you pass it? Did you pass it? Pass it?
And Patrick had these ideas of things to say. I think it was Patrick, or was it you? So it's the Angels Foundation. It's like, how much is it to get some angels in the outfield? Who do these angels belong to? Are they Charlie's? Or so you know if anyone has ever been touched by any of these angels?
Well, I'm an anger swallower, and I want to learn to fly. And I want to write a book about angels. I want angel answers.
You want to say that to them or something?
Reference.
Either what you were just talking about or what Patrick wrote, just something about angels.
Let's make a call.
Okay.
I want angel answers.
Yeah, ask him about that maybe.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Angels Foundation Repair
Is not available.
Let's call him back. Do you want to leave a message? Or do you want me to?
He's not available.
Let's leave a message. Do you want to do it or do you want me to? Or just start it anyway?
You can start it.
Okay.
It's every instrument of the bow on one of them.
Your call has been forwarded to an
sound
automatic
chips.
voice message system.
Angels Foundation Repair
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, my name is Denise, and I was calling with a few questions about your Angel Foundation. How much is it to get some angels in the outfield? And I wanted to know, who do these angels belong to? Are they Charlie's? And do you know if anybody has ever been touched by any of these angels. I'd really like to know if you could call me back, and if corn might be coming to me.
Man, it's like, is that what is the guy on the wearing the hat on that highway to heaven? Is he a fan of the angels or not?
Yes,
That's what I was wondering.
I think so. Well, that is the truth meter. Are these angels or not? I don't know how to read this thing. Donkey Kong fell down and he scratched his head.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Message review.
Hello, my name is Denise, and I was calling with a few questions about your angel foundation. How much is it to get some angels in the outfield? And I wanted to know, who do these angels belong to? Are they Charlie's? And do you know if anybody has ever been touched by any of these angels? I'd really like to know if you could call me back, and if corn might be coming to me.
Man, it's like, is that what is the guy on the wearing the hat on that highway to heaven? Is he a fan of the angels or not?
Yes,
that's what I was wondering.
I think so. Well, that is the truth meter. Are these angels or not? I don't know how to read this thing. Donkey Kong fell down and he scratched his head.
Marshall.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
No. Nope. folks. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
You can't?
Yep.
I'm hearing myself echo back.
How long has that been happening?
Couple minutes.
No, I'm hearing it.
Can you hear it from my headphones?
Oh yeah.
Let me. Hello. Hello.
Are we getting technical difficulties on your end now too?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna exit out of one of my Zoom accounts.
Made a deet or deet noise.
Hello?
Yeah?
Okay.
Zoom, the new Zoom has a deet or deet when you leave.
Dieter? How's Dieter doing?
Is that in the background? Somebody step on a mouse?
That was the Pran Funkels chair.
Oh.
It's getting beyond easy to sit in it.
I don't got it tonight, man. I had very little sleep and really long day. Really physically exhausting things I had to do during that day. I do not have it tonight, so I'm just muddle through this show here.
Well, it'd be nice if we could get some more people to answer.
Yeah, let's just try to get some people to answer. Some number that was called, I think, well, either you or Patrick were on the other line, and no message was left. So let's call that.
A number that I assume I called and they didn't answer.
To opt out from our calling list, please press 1.
Okay, that's dumb. Let's go to the next one.
I don't know whether I want to opt out or not till you talk to me some more. What do you want to talk about?
Like what? That's your whole spiel, is just if you want to opt out?
I mean, I don't know, man. I might not want to opt out.
I hope it's not doing this weird dialing thing that it does. Because it seems like that should be a different number that does that. Let's see.
To opt out from our calling list,
No, it's not. Alright. This is
That's how exclusive that group is. You just better know whether or not to opt out.
I guess. Yeah. Okay, this is...
You better know the right thing to say at that point.
I don't. This is a number from a spam text that Cody got. I will put that in our Zoom chat. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Try that again. Just close my dialing window. This is a number, a text that Cody got, something about, for some reason it says 3-5. We are giving you a final courtesy call closed out your file. Press 2 to be removed and put on our do not call list. Press 1 to speak with someone about your possibly extending or reinstating your car is warranty. Again, press 1 to speak with a warranty specialist. We're calling from automotive services. If you'd like to be removed from our calling list, blah blah blah. Oh, thank you to Colin, who just donated. I don't know if you're the same Colin from the chat. It's spelled differently on PayPal, but
we received we received a donation.
And Splinter thanks you.
Thank you, my turtle.
Oh, they're not turtles, Splinter.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, he thinks everybody's turtles. I don't know. Okay, let's call this number.
That's better than saying thank you, my ninjas.
Yeah, my heroes, my turtle heroes.
Thank you for calling Auto Warranty Services. To opt out from our calling list, please press 1.
Right.
Can I opt in, man?
That's dumb. This is a bail bonds place. And the picture that you sent. Let's see here.
Paddington, dun Paddington, dun Paddington, dun Paddington, dun Paddington, dun Paddington.
Bail agent and tax preparer. I'll put this in the chat here. Where did you see this sign? It's like on a garage door or something.
Did I submit this?
Either you or Patrick, I think.
Wait, which one am I looking at?
The bail.
Oh, okay.
Bail
What was the other one?
That car warranty text screenshot.
Did we call that?
Actually, we called the opt-out number. There's a number on top that is a 918 number. Need to call that one.
Oh, by the way, I think it's probably a good time to call someone who sounds like Dudley.
Oh yeah. We didn't call Tobe either with the
Was it planned for tonight?
No.
The Dudley?
No, but now's a good time.
Yeah, he's probably happy about his house being occupied now.
Do you want to talk to him? Or he would know your voice, huh? Not if you did have a different voice.
No, well, he wouldn't know my voice, but he'd be a good candidate for soundboard, probably.
Okay. I can get one up here. And we have to call
That's right.
Tobe.
It's that time on Pran Funkels.
Should I call him with Dopey Dudley? Or somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Okay. Put his number in the Zoom chat, please. In the meantime, I'm going to head on down to the Daytona racetrack.
Party dirty. Honk, honk.
It's like a loop of the guy going, for like 23 times. Like this. It's just like a copy and paste of that fraction of a vocal. It's not really him holding the note. Okay. Dudley's twin brother.
That's a Tim falling.
Hello? Hello. Hi, this is Dudley Hall.
He just hung up as soon as I said hello.
What?
He hung up as soon as I said, or as Dudley said hello.
Wow. Do you think he could hear it?
I hope so. If not, we have the same problem as last time I was on.
I was not expecting him to answer. When you come into my kindergarten, you're gonna have a lawsuit on your head.
Did you hear that?
Yes, what happened? That did not like Bertha. Fever rings. Hello.
Please leave your message for...
Sounded like he was making some cartoon, like he just got punched noises. Quit turning the speakerphone up too loud, Chris. Oh, hush, Chris.
Please leave your message for...
Alright. One more time.
Hello.
It's another Pran Funkels Pick a Hang-Up. Pick a Hang-Up. Pick a Hang-Up.
Should we try again? Just keep bugging him?
One more.
Okay.
Just one. Just Quaker.
Hello. Hello. Hi, this is Dudley Hall. You have the wrong number, man. And actually, who is calling?
He hung up.
It actually sounded like Dudley talking to himself.
Should we call again? I think so.
You think we should?
Yeah, because he's obviously reacting to every call. So...
Okay.
See if we can continue to get him to respond.
Please leave your message for...
Hey, Mike. I'm choking on dicks. Hey, Mike.
That guy sucks. Oh.
That's weird. Having him be hard to get a hold of. That's a running theme right now in my life.
Yeah. Maybe we should try him next week or something. Or later. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to wear it out too much.
Okay.
We might be due for a new home office anyway, though.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, see? It's a new home office, see? Yeah. That's what it is.
It's in Tennessee, see?
No tuxedo. Grab a pen and write this down.
Yeah, I wanted to use that on him. Please take a pen and paper to grab a pen and paper to take some notes.
Take a picture that lasts longer. Also.
Where is it?
Of course, the thing that will last longer, your orgasm.
Please grab a pen and paper to take some notes.
I'm gonna try him one more time because I really want to use that. I'll leave a voicemail, I guess.
Oh, maybe he'll answer.
Should I not leave a voicemail?
Probably doesn't matter. I'm just hooked on the brothers, man.
No, he's still responding to it. I'm gonna call him again.
Kind of like an individual, whenever that was recently, that just kept
individual.
answering.
Yeah.
Didn't we have another guy that did that too?
Probably. Can't remember.
I was thinking there was like two. There's two of them.
Please leave your message for
Splockety splock, 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 splock.
Oh, never mind.
Well, maybe a certain burger place should receive some calls.
Which one?
A certain steak burger place.
Oh. Want to call them?
The one that the gentleman works at?
Yes.
And I do mean gentleman.
Yes. Okay. Ask him about that.
It may or may not be in the general area of some protesting.
Boy. Okay. Set soundboard. Do you want to do it?
If you got a soundboard.
Yeah, I do.
It's a Banjo Blaster.
Order whenever you're ready.
Hello.
Order when you're ready.
Hi, this is Dudley Hall.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's alright. I don't think she can hear us.
I think the name of that establishment was Order When You're Ready.
Yeah. I hope they can hear us. Like, in general.
Winston's on the plaza.
This is Dudley Hall.
Sorry, what was that?
And actually, who is calling? Hi, this is.
Hung up.
Maybe if I mute, it helps. I don't know if my background noise is cutting into the clips.
I don't know if it's that or it's just her background is too loud for us to get through. So I'll try one more time.
Hello.
Okay, call back.
Was that Dudley?
Yeah.
And his fax machine picked up?
No, that was a steak burger place.
Thank you for calling Winston's on the plaza.
Hello. Hi,
Thank you for calling Winston's on the plaza.
Hi, this is Dudley Hall.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
And actually, who is calling?
I'm sorry?
Please grab a pen and paper. Just take some notes.
I'm going to let you talk to my manager because I can't understand you.
That's all.
What's on the plaza? May I help you?
Hello.
I'm sorry?
Hi, this is Dudley Hall.
Alright. That's enough of that.
Was that as loud as you could make it?
Well, the thing is, it shouldn't have to be any louder than it is.
Yeah.
I think it was their background.
Well, there may have been some background noise.
Yeah.
Get ready to laugh, cause it's time for Pran Funkels Funnies.
What did Mario say when he broke up with Princess Peach?
It's me, Mario.
Is that the...
Sorry, I messed it up.
Get ready to laugh, cause it's time for Pran Funkels Funnies.
What did Mario say when he broke up with Princess Peach? He said, "It's not you.
It's me, Mario."
Yeah, I'm too tired to do this right now.
I think we got the joke that time.
Yeah. But a certain gentleman didn't like it, so...
A certain Juan.
Tomatoes! 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 More tomatoes! See the tomatoes? More tomatoes! Tomatoes! Ah! And look at the tomatoes!
Sorry, folks. Not delivering excellence tonight, and I know it.
And at the end of Bionic Commando, Hitler's head explodes into a can of tomatoes.
That even sounds a little tomato saucy.
Yeah, that sounds like it should go on my noodles.
Yeah.
Measured in a certain unit of measurement.
Oodles of noodles. Oodles of noodles. Oodles of noodles.
That's a good sample for someone to rap over. About lozenges, preferably. Noodles.
Let's find out about those lozenges and that diagram of it going down a very happy man's throat.
A man whose definition of being happy is that you can dissect his body and take a look at it with neon lights inserted into it.
He doesn't wait for it to dissolve in his mouth. He just swallows it whole and it rolls down like a quarter down an arcade machine.
It has a C on it, though, right?
Yes, I think so.
It's like a rupee on Zelda or something.
Yeah.
With lozenges from Seapacol, so tangy, so cool, so lightly, slightly sweet.
That's way better when
Well,
you're high.
Some of the enthusiasts that might use this lozenge might be a little concerned about their weight, so they might want it to be light a little bit. But we might want to make it just slightly sweet, though, also.
Yeah.
We want to appeal to everything that's possible.
Not just Bertha, though. You don't want her going to Walmart and buying all the Seapacol off the shelf.
I bought a whole bunch of bags of Seapacol. And I am buying a large jug of vegetable oil. Because I need my servings of vegetables, and this is the only way I get them, is vegetable oil.
It's like a Stand By Me with lard ass. When he drinks that stuff. Or no, he cracks an egg in his mouth, and doesn't he drink something, and then he barfs?
Well, I think a lozenge from Seapacol gets lozenged into his throat.
Yeah. Okay.
And a gentleman has to yell it into his throat. He has to yell the lozenge from Seapacol into his throat.
Yeah.
And what might that sound like?
Let me see. It's not the Seapacol commercial? Or it is?
Lozenges.
Okay.
Soothe your dry, scratchy throat. Give it instant relief. With lozenges from Seapacol. So tangy, so cool, so lightly, slightly sweet. New sunny honey lemon. New berry cherry red. New menthol eucalyptus.
Alright, we get
Tall.
the point. What's that?
New menthol. Eucalyptol.
The number that called us and did not leave a message.
Thank you for calling Auto Warranty Services. To opt out from our calling list, please press.
Oh my god, how many How many numbers does the people call from? It's like the third number tonight that's had that same thing. Okay, let's not do that. This is a driving like an a-hole person.
Driving like fucking assholes.
You want to complain about their driving, or do you want me to do soundboard?
What's the type of company?
It doesn't say. I guess there was a picture for it, but I don't have it for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to him. Unless you want to.
Nah, you can.
Thanks for calling Funkels Bangman. For sales, press 1. Service and body shop, 2.
Everything 1. It's a Goiters and Skanobigans. It's a Pran Funkels. Hang up.
It's really. Okay, and it lagged for 5 seconds after.
Or did you?
Yeah.
Number 2000 delicious Stouffer's lasagna.
With lever baked in. Ew. There's you dig through all the lasagna and like your prize is like a bar of soap in the middle.
Did you think that was ricotta cheese in there? No, it's lever 2000.
And a baby's bottom in there. Or you know what?
For all your skin and your 2,000 parts.
This is a number given to us by a fan. I think
when you come in the numbers given to you by a fan, you're gonna wish you never came.
I think we should get Donovan out of the grave. He hasn't made a call in like 5 years or something. Do you remember Donovan?
Donovan.
Donovan needs to call.
What's funny is like probably like in years leading up to Pran Funkels, that was like my go-to prank call voice for like 8 to 10 years of, you know, just when I would get drunk and make Pran Funkels and record them. Hello?
Sorry, it's a good voice. I liked it.
Yeah, so that was like, I got to a point where I would use that in every prank call because it just seemed to always work. And then, like, when we started Pran Funkels, Grandpa became that kind of.
Yeah, lots of Grandpa, lots of Ruby.
And I also went through a Ralph period before Pran Funkels, but then for goddamn sure on Pran Funkels, where Ralph was like the go-to.
Should Donovan call anti-Obama vet and say you disagree with the California thing that she said?
Galvanized E. Newman.
Yeah. You want me to play it again so we know what we're dealing with?
Play the Smuckers.
You've reached the voicemail for Dr. Please speak slowly and clearly when leaving your number. It may take more than a week to return your call. Your patience is appreciated. You can try my email at yahoo.com. That's at yahoo.com. If you don't hear from me within a week, please try again. Pray for our nation during these trying times. Remember who trampled our rights and vote them out in November. Please visit recallgavin2020.com to help take California back. May God bless and restore America.
It's Galvin McLeod. I was trying to galvanize some things. Hello? No, we're not actually calling.
No, I'm going to the website. What'd you say? Recall Gavin something?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom.
Recall Gavin. Okay. Yeah, Gavin Newsom.
Well,
okay, he's the governor.
I was visualizing Bruce McCullough from Kids in the Hall.
Which sketch? Or does it just look like him? Maybe.
Gavin.
Oh. I'm sure I've seen that, but I can't remember it.
I can't see the name Gavin and not think of that character whose head contains part of the Triforce.
Let me see.
You've reached the voicemail. Them out in November. Please visit recallgavin2020.com.
Okay. Recall. I just did a shot, so I feel.
What'd you do a shot of?
I did a shot of. Well, I microwaved down 60 Cepacol, and I did a shot of that.
You microwaved it?
Yeah, I melted it down. I drank Cepacol. I did a shot of Cepacol.
In what form was the Cepacol?
Lozenges. Well, they were. Now they're liquids. So. Let's ask.
Right. What did you say?
I think they were lozenges.
What did you say they were?
Soothe your dry, scratchy throat. Give it instant relief with lozenges.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Recall Gavin. I'm gonna send this to you, and then if you want to take a quick look at it.
When you're coming into Gavin, you're gonna want to recall him.
Don't do Bertha, though. Okay, I'm going... Oh, they make him look like... What does he look like? Kind of like Dirty Harry, but somebody else I can't picture. Some actor.
On this link that you sent?
Yeah. He looks like... I can't... Kind of like... Can't even remember his name right now. The guy in Pulp Fiction who's like, the watch up your ass. Guy.
Mr. Christopher J. Walken.
Yes, him. Like, not him, but maybe partly him. It looks like somebody.
Yeah.
Who is an actor it looks like totally like, and I can't place it. It's a little bit of that, little bit of...
Gabriel Byrne?
Maybe, I don't recognize the name.
This is crazy, though. It looks like his face has been rubbed.
Yeah.
For about an hour with lozenges from Cepacol.
He looks like he's one of the Reservoir Dogs about to shoot you or cut your ear off.
Or he might want to gum into your gonago.
Maybe.
Man. When you got a greasy face, you're gonna gum into my gonago.
Looks a little bit like Michael Douglas, too.
Michael Douglas with a pack of Smarties in his mouth.
It looks like he's been playing a little bit too much Daytona USA. I don't know. Do you think so?
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Skis. He looks a little bit like Clayton from the television series Benson.
Yeah, like a young version.
With his suit, like the way he's like tilting his body language. He's like
the band who played Oh Do.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you have to do Donovan and the no-go guy in calls. Oh, you can donate to recall Gavin Newsom. That's a really good use of your money. Okay.
Can you donate to having three-way calling to his home phone?
Is that Muzha coming out there?
Muzha number 2, yes.
Oh, okay. By the way, when I was a kid... What the hell? You alright?
Did you see the gumballs in his mouth?
You see the sander they took by his lip there? Yeah? I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, this website looks... Things don't look good for Mr. Newsom, so... What should Donovan have to say about, like, that... Don, I support Gab... or something. There's something long-winded the way he talks.
Okay.
I'm not gonna recall Gav, and you can say you went to this website and you were like insulted.
So this picture, this is Mr. Newsom in the picture, or?
I think it would have to be because he looks so evil. He looks like Bruce Willis would play opposite him, and this guy would be the villain, and Bruce Willis would save the day against this guy.
I don't know, he kind of has a look in his eyes that's like, I want to take care of the least amongst us, and I really want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's the look I'm getting from this picture.
Okay. Well,
so that's mission accomplished with this website. I'm definitely going to vote for him.
Yeah. So Donovan disagrees with
I was pressing the ID caller button and I was trying to call 4 numbers at the same time.
Now remember, this is actually an answering machine, so you can't mess up. So be ready to mute. Just I don't know, what could you say about Gavin Newsom, that he's the right choice for...
He's about to spit out some gummy worms. He's about to spit some gum out of his mouth.
I'll put this website in the chat for the viewers here, so they can look at Mr. Oh, that's not it. Oh,
I think to the right of his head, I'd have to say that we Abu Dhabi Freeway. I'll have
Okay, I put it in the chat. If you guys want to click on this and look at Mr. Blonde from
the
Reservoir
Netflix
Dogs
screen that tries to get you to watch it.
It's like, it's the Reservoir Dog you never got to see. Like, it's Mr.
It's the dog you wished didn't come out of the reservoir.
Yeah. This is like Mr. God, what color didn't they use? This is Mr. Mauve, or this is Mr. I don't know. I can't think of a color.
Kind of a...
Mr. Yellow. This is Mr. Yellow. He was in the deleted scene for Reservoir Dogs.
Well, what about Mr.
Mr.
Steven
Yellow
Tyler's favorite color, pink.
Well, he was unfortunately killed in that movie. Spoiler. Well, that's actually a debate. You don't know really what happened to him because it's off camera. But.
Well, would you mind if we balanced this glass of milk where your visiting friend accidentally was killed?
I see the Uba Daba Waba freeway of love. Okay, so you want to say that Donovan thinks that Gavin is the right choice and that he's the only hope left for California or something stupid like that?
Are we calling the AOV?
Yeah, if you want.
Was that what we were calling?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oops.
I mean, I don't want to offend her or upset her.
She's such a
I certainly don't want that.
Such a wonderful lady. Just she lets you speak your mind anytime you want without talking over you. Alright, here we go.
Speak your mind.
You've reached the voicemail for Dr. Adrian Moore. Please speak slowly and clearly when leaving your number. It may take more than a week to return your call. Your patience is appreciated. You can try my email, wingsforkia@yahoo.com. The number 4, Kia, P-I-A.com. If you don't hear from me within a week, please try again. Pray for our nation
horse
during
is
these
dead
trying
by
times.
then.
Remember who trampled our rights and vote them out in November. Please visit recallgavin2020.com.
When you trample my rights, you're gonna trample on me.
God bless and restore America.
I'm calling regarding the Gavin Newsom, and I think he's burning in the replacement for all the bullshit that's going on.
Yes, hello, Doctor. This is Stephanie Gladstone, PhD. I have my client on the phone who very much disagrees with your recall Gavin. He's not going to be recalled, that's for sure. Now, we went to the website that you suggested, and it looks terrible. They have a picture of him, looks like a villain. He is most definitely not a villain, and I think he's possibly the only... Yes, Bertha. I think he's possibly the only hope for, well, keeping the integrity of California at this point. And in no way should he be recalled, and my client agrees with me, so I was calling about your... Yes, I was calling about your slanderous message here. It's, really trying to rub someone in the dirt who's a very upstanding gentleman, and my client is offended by what you have said. Now, Bertha, do you want to tell them all?
You said they were coming in my category and I didn't like it.
Right, that cannot continue in California, so...
My voice off there.
We have to leave a message, Bertha, so... We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that Mr. Gavin... that he stays in, so... I hope you realize that you're up against some... opposition here, and we will not let you spread these kind of lies on your answering machine. Thank you, Doctor. Goodbye. Hello, Doctor. Dr. Moore. Ma'am, please speak up. It hung up.
Hello?
Well, we couldn't entice her to answer, or she's maybe not doesn't have the ringer
Did
on.
did she pick up?
No, it disconnected, but I just wanted to make sure that she didn't actually pick up. So maybe she'll call back. I don't know. She's a lot less combative now that Trump is in office. So I don't know.
She's a little more subdued.
Yeah. If the Democrat wins, maybe we can call her more and she'll want to bitch at us. So.
Yeah. Those are the best people to call, are those who want to bitch at us.
Yeah, and like Patrick said, because I played this, or I put it in the Facebook chat for Pran Funkels, Patrick said that at this point anti-Obama vet sounds like really old and worn out. Kinda does.
She just does not have the energy to obsess about politics anymore.
I guess not.
It's really sad.
It's too bad. I wanted to get into it with her, with Stephanie, but oh well.
Please stand by for a Pran Funkels public service announcement.
Mum, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? Is it something nice, like a fish and chip? Or was it no, Chrissy don't like that one. Let's go for
When did you last get the brakes checked on your car? This has been a Pran Funkels public service announcement.
That sounds like a good time to enjoy chocolate chew.
You know, if you know you're gonna die, just enjoy a chocolate chew before you go. You might as well.
Do you love laughter and fun?
The end of that commercial, like, the volume spikes on it. Oh my god, it makes it like, it's not intentional, I don't think, but it makes it like way more scary. And actually convincing in a way they didn't want it to be convincing.
Yeah, it was pretty, it's pretty disturbing sounding.
Yes, you have little Margaret and Libby, and then they are talking about dinner.
Here's a big hill. Mum, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? Is it something nice, like a fish and chip? Or was it no, Chrissy don't like that one. Let's go for
When did you last get the brakes checked on your car?
Good God, it's disturbing. But did you notice they were talking about a certain item of food in there? Let me just run it by you.
Here's a big hill. Mum, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? Is it something
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time.
Oh, I'm trying to shake it off.
One moment you're just talking about pizza, and then, god damn it, it's over. It's just over.
It's very obvious what they were talking about. If you've been watching the Bob Hope Telethon, folks, you know what we're talking about.
Oh, I wish anti-Obama... Oh, we need to call Tobe with the Tobe death metal thing.
Yes. It's about the right time.
Yeah, it doesn't... Listening to it again, it sounds less like Tobe than it did before. To me.
He'd probably know what it was.
Okay, let's give him a call.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
You've reached Ultimate Collectibles.
Okay, for the record, I hung up before he talked. See, folks, this is why I need a new computer. I hung up on Tobe before he could talk, but you heard him talk because my computer is too slow. And if you just...
It's about time to call Patrick.
I don't know. Ask him about the tang.
Today.
Where is it?
New tang in the convenient 8-pound bags.
Yeah. It's like a sack of potatoes.
Look for tang in the convenient new 9-quart canister.
What?
Look for tang in the convenient new 9-quart canister.
What?
Look for tang in the convenient new 9-quart canister.
You're just like in hell and you're placed behind glass and these two people just... The guy just cannot hear him. So he says, what? What? For all eternity. And just, that's it.
Well, there's the guy that was hired to talk about tang in the hallway of this busy establishment.
It sounds like, you know when you get those back rubs, it's called tapotement, when you take the sides of your hands and you go like up and down somebody's back. Sounds like somebody's doing that to him, or like a vibrating bed. Like
Look for tang in the convenient new...
He's getting that rhythmic back rub.
The tang rearrange.
Look for tang in the...
Okay. Tobe didn't answer. Let's try something here.
Tobe.
Look for
what did I
tang.
tell you? Look for it, bitch. Look for it.
Look for tang in the convenient new 9-quart canister.
No thanks.
Well, let's give Patrick a call.
I don't know. Can't wake him up.
No.
Oh, he should call.
Toby.
Toby. And then I have to go soon.
Okay. I wonder if Toby likes tang. He seems like the kind of guy who would drink tang. Okay, please dial. Waiting for it to dial.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
You've reached Ultimate Collectibles and Apparel. Please leave a message.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Toby.
Alright, Google Hangouts completely froze, and my computer is not really fit anymore for this show. Sorry, folks. It's just fucking up, like, routine things, and I hit pound as soon as Toby started announcing the name of his business, and then, like, literally a minute later it goes click, and I hit pound like a minute later, so I don't know. It's not much more I can do until I get a new computer. Sorry.
Love you a lot.
Wanna fancy ya.
That's been a good one.
Had a few moments, I guess.
That's been a much needed escape.
Yeah, that part's true.
There's been some things.
Mm-hmm.
Some gentlemen are not gentlemen at all.
They've been on your nuts, I think.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Love you a lot. I want to fancy you. Good night.
Night.
Well.
And now for another Pran Funkels Random Clip.
You got a video recorder and cable TV, but you still don't see what you want to see. You're changing channels, looking for more, when everything you want's at your pop card store. Shadoobada pop card!
So far this semester, he has been absent 9 times.
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 Precision Auto Sound in Carlsbad teams up with Zapco car stereo amplifiers.
I'm gonna have more chicken.
Put that back.
I wanna have more chicken.
Put that back.
I'm gonna have more chicken.
Put that back.
I wanna have more chicken.
Put that back.
Mustang! 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 Mustang!
A few minutes.
Every day should start with Quaker Oats. Every day should start with Quaker Oats. Every day.
Alright, folks, I'm gonna stick a fork in this show. It's not really been a show, it's been an embarrassment. Nothing that Cody did, I don't know. I didn't feel so great when getting on here, but more so it's like Just mad at myself for not giving you a good show. I thought it was probably the worst one since, like, something in 2014. And, like, all these technical difficulties do not make it any better, so... I'll be back when I can do a better job. So, it was a show, I suppose. A placeholder for a show. But, yeah. Hopefully I can get a new computer sooner rather than later. Because I'm now having problems where the monitor will shut off. And I have to shut off the computer, take out the video card, put it back in to make it work again. And that's on top of all the stupid things you heard tonight that messed up the show. So, we're like halfway to a new computer. Maybe I'll get a used one, I don't know. I want to get a new one so it lasts a long time. But, yeah, I want to thank our patrons, Jessica, Don Wong, Chris Wimberly, and KBBB7. And on behalf of Cody, Mike, and Patrick, I love you a lot, and we'd like to fancy you. Well, one last thing. I would be remiss if I didn't play our weekly Dick and Dong song, which I forgot. I won't do any entertaining joking or radio play. I'll just tell you that it's Mr. Big with Green Tinted 60s Mind.
She just woke up, but she's still tired. Inside a cover ringing, the curtains can't hold back the light. And we got a dream down in her heart. If we had a figure to carry it apart, we'd be looking moving, innocently moving. Down a bit, crashing down. Little as you need it, trying to burst high. Reading 60 miles. She kept the memories locked away. But you're always escaping, infected in your fade away. We got a dream. We got it all. We think we are good. Hey, apart. Gotta take the chance. There are ways to clear the foggy side. Right. Kill up the dream. Always see the fire. Real sweet love. Hanging up with genders, moving through Atlantic, getting better if we try. What's the fun of fun? Either horse to ride. Really sexy, really looking good, really sexy movie. Tell the price we got. Every baby, probably we best to have.